I make $4,368 a month, 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, this is just a net profit. Before the COVID-19, I can apply the following rules. On the earning side, I get 2 trips per hour and $12 fare per trip, which is to say that I get $24 fare per hour. Well, on the cost side, on top of what I get, there is a 20% commission fee, 16% petrol or electric charging cost plus maintenance cost, 4% medisave. So the total variable cost will be 20 plus 16 plus 4 equal to 40%. I'm not going to talk about parking fee, which is roughly about $200 to $300 per month, which would easily be covered with the perks or incentive if there are any. So I'm not going to talk about the incentive system either. In another word, I make $14 contribution margin every hour. This is of course before my fixed costs. For instance, car rental. If my car rental is $60 a day, I would have to work 4 hours a day or 29 hours a week in order to break even or zero profit. Well, you might have a slightly different statistics, but this is mine before the COVID period, and I believe it applies well in the long run for most drivers. With this, let's see what profit I could earn with different work schedules. Schedule number 1, if I work 7 days a week, and if I choose to work 12 hours a day, the first 4 hours would be to break even. So I'm only left with 8 hours just to earn my contribution margin, which would be like 8 hours times $14 equals to $112 every day. $112 times 7 days times 4 weeks would be equal to $3,136 per month. Now if I choose to work 15 hours a day, then I'm left with 11 hours to earn my contribution margin. 11 hours times $14 equals $154 every day. And $154 times 7 days times 4 weeks will be equivalent to $4,312 per month. Schedule number 2. If I plan for 1 rest day a week, the 35 hours benchmark per week to reach the break-even point will now have to be completed in 6 days. And if I choose to work 12 hours per day, the first 5 hours of the day would be to break even. And I'm only left 7 hours just to earn my contribution margin, which would be equal to 7 hours times $14 equals $98 every day. $98 times 6 days times 4 weeks will be equal to $2,352 per month. Now if I choose to work 15 hours a day, then I'm left with 10 hours to earn my contribution margin, which would be 10 hours times $14 equals $140 every day. And this $140 times 6 days times 4 weeks will be equal to $3,360 every month. Schedule number 3. If I plan for 2 rest days a week, now the 35 hours benchmark per week to reach the break-even point will have to be completed in 5 days. So the first 6 hours of a day would be to break even. And if I choose to work 12 hours per day, I'm only left with 6 hours to earn my contribution margin, which would be like 6 hours times $14 equals $84 every day. $84 times 5 days times 4 weeks would be equivalent to $1,680 every month. Now if I choose to work 15 hours per day, then I'm left with 9 hours to earn my contribution margin, which would be like 9 hours times $14 equals $126 every day. And then $126 times 5 days times 4 weeks will be equivalent to $2,520 every month. Now that you have learned how much profit one can make, let's see what other important highlights you should also consider before even thinking about becoming a private hire driver. Unlike a normal job, there is no employer CPF contribution. For details, please read the description below. Point number 2. Being a driver immediately means losing the 13th month bonus, and in fact many companies pay more than just that. Point number 3. A driver immediately loses his or her annual leave as well as medical leave. Point number 4. A driver also gives up all existing public holidays, for example 11 days in Singapore. Point number 5. A driver's job is very risky. People always tend to forget this. Any accidents or even a small scratch will cost at least several hundreds of thousands of dollars. Point number 6. Also, it is very common to be summoned for traffic offenses including speeding, parking, illegal stopping. Just to name a few. That's all I have to share today. If you like my channel, click the subscribe button below and open up the little bell icon beside it. Thank you for watching.